Have you ever had a feeling that you set yourself your goals, your dreams, your hopes, the intentions that you want to do, the things that you want to achieve, the states, the status that you want to have in the future, but in some time you just get tired of it. You find it so difficult to follow your daily plans on the things that you do every day or every month. You're tired of following your micro goals, your macro goals, and just feel hopeless. That you find yourself procrastinating, you find yourself slacking off, and not giving shit about your goals because you feel like they're not important enough. Maybe that's because your sense of duty to achieve that goal is not important enough. And you haven't said it out in the public. You haven't mentioned it about to your friends, to your social circles. You haven't mentioned it in the public. But maybe that's what you need. And this is what this video is about. It is also another message to my future self, and also an example of what you can take out of it to do it yourself as well. Because stating your intentions out in the public and having them written down just as I have in many of those papers right here, writing down your goals and stating them out in the public just like I'm doing at the moment, stating my intentions and my goals and my dreams out in the public in this YouTube channel, it just enforces my will and my desire to achieve them. Because there is, in the social psychology, there's this thing called making commitments in public means that you are more inclined to follow them through, to avoid any kind of inconsistencies with your personalities and to seem weak to the others. Because if you state your intentions and your goals out in the public, now you have to follow them through and how to achieve them. Because if you don't, people will think of you as someone who's not consistent enough, who is just weak, who's just saying things but never follows them through. And generally a weak-minded man who's not disciplined enough. So what is this stating your intentions publicly all about? The origin is from this, from the social psychologist called Deutsch and Gerard that in the 1955, where they carried out this experiment on the students of the university, where they asked them to evaluate the length of the lines on I don't know, on a paper or some billboard, right? There were like three groups of students, and one of them, one group was that they had written down the initial evaluation and then stated them out in a public space. And the second group was that they have only written them down, and the third group just memorized their evaluation. They did not write them down or stated them out publicly. And later in the experiment, where they had evaluated the lines of the length, they handed the written papers to the experimenters, who then told all the students that their initial evaluations of the lines on the paper or on the billboard were wrong, and they'd have opportunity to change their answer, right? To change their evaluation of the length of the line. And what they found that the students who have written down their initial evaluation and then stated them publicly, they did not bounce from their initial evaluation. They stayed true to their initial evaluation, which means that when a person publicly states his intentions, his thoughts, his dreams, his goals, or the things that he's going to do now, he's not going to back down from them. A person will not abandon their initial statement when they have written it down, when they have told it to everybody else in the room where there is other people, right? Because when you back down from your statements after hearing that they might be wrong, it just makes you incongruent in your personality, which means that the people might see you as a little bit incongruent also, and a little bit weak as a person who do not stay true to his word, who changes his opinions often, and it just is not certain of himself. So what it means if you state down your intentions and your thoughts in written words and in public, it means that you're more likely to follow them through. You are more likely to stick to your initial statement and actually doing them, because you have made a public commitment, and you don't want to be seen as someone who backs down from his commitment after making this in public and after writing them down. There is this higher pressure to follow through with the things that you have written down and said out in the public eye than to those that you have only written them down in secret and not letting anybody else know about it. Well, example, I have this thing written out in here. Well, you just, if you write something down, your intentions, your goals, you just feel like you have to do them, but you don't have this perseverance of this or this pressure from the outside of yourself, from the social circle, right? Now that everybody else knows, you have to you can't let them down, right? This sort of thing. And what this video is about is just another promise to my future self, and also to make myself, to make my intentions accountable in the public eye. I pledge that my future self is going to keep on making highly educational and useful YouTube videos, and slowly create this social movement of young guys where they are getting stronger, healthier, and richer, much faster than me and much more younger than I ever did, because they're doing this in their youth as compared to me, where I'm doing this in my adolescence years. I hope that my future self finds a way to monetize his work, to sell good courses, and to make money with YouTube. And at this moment, I pledge to the universe that I'm willing to face lots of pain every day. I'm willing to give all of my effort to achieve the things that I set myself out to do, what I have written down on this paper, like hundreds of times. Analysis and assessment of gateway process. Holy fuck, what the hell is that? Focus 21. The future. What the hell is this? But it sounds interesting. It may also be possible that individuals encounter thought forms while in out-of-body state which mingle with physical reality and are not easily differentiated. What the shit? This has got to be something. In the out-of-body state, an individual may perceive the holographic energy balance given off by people or things interacting in space-time reality in a somewhat distorted form. Come on, this can't be a legal document. Be intellectually prepared to react to possible encounters with intelligent, non-corporeal energy forms when time-space boundaries are exceeded. Maybe they were onto something. Alright, I try out this meditation, see where it goes.
What do you want?
I want my name to be remembered. I want to do great things for humanity. I want my bloodline to continue and to succeed, but I need lots of resources, money, skills, and police for that.
What will you give in return?
My soul?
You don't have a soul. Your perceived soul comes from your consciousness, the waves of possibilities. These waves exist in multiple quantum states at once, and when they collapse into one, that is where you experience the moment of awareness and the broader consciousness, where your consciousness ultimately rises. Everything and everyone across space and time is initially connected in their quantum reality, always collapsing into realities, into you and your consciousness, with its own unique attributes and levels of willingness, determination, tolerances for pain, workload ability, and the undisguised purpose that you and your ancestors decided before you chose to be born into this world.
So you make sure that these realities get carried out, and every person follows its set out path? And sometimes help them if they ask.
You take it to the depths of forever and multiply it by infinity, and you still barely have a glimpse of what I'm talking about.
So I chose the path of having to face tremendous pain and work effort as a key to acquire my wishes and wants?
If you believe in it.
I will give you my promise and willingness to face pain anytime I can in my journey, since that's how I grow and get better. And I dedicate 100% on working to achieve my goals. I'm willing to take a lot of pain, suffering, and sacrifices to get what I want.
Better. I'll make sure you suffer and beat you up all the time from now on, until I find you worthy enough to grant you your heart's desire. Only then you know the true cost of getting what you want, and appreciate it. You can't move things without friction, and without they moving you back.
Yes.
Now go on and get out of here, and do something about your haircut.
Okay. I need pain and suffering. I have a lot of work to do. I'm willing to face a lot of pain. Because we all know that without pain, you do not grow. So maybe the key is to follow as much as pain as you can. And through pain, you have the biggest growth. And with the growth, you find ways to better do your things, to better do your craft, to better make your videos, to better sell to people, and to succeed ultimately. I just hope that the universe will one day sees me worthy to grant me the things that I want, after having suffered immensely for it, after having endured a lot of tremendous amount of pain to achieve my things, because there's no other way around it. So to my future self, you better only keep making videos, better only keep learning how to make better videos, how to make them more educational, more useful, more entertaining, more better in every way, so that you will achieve your purpose and creating this movement of young guys who are healthier, stronger, and richer more early than me. Because that's what we need. We need people to become healthy again. We need them to ditch the bad habits. We need them to eat healthy, need to meditate, and to do good and healthy habits that will help them to achieve their goals. And this is my intention with this channel, to help my younger self or younger generation of men to become better than I ever did, faster and at a young age, because that's the only way we can change our societies for the better, by people being strong, rich, and healthy. To my future self, I wish you a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of effort and work to achieve your goals, and not to back down from it. If you watch this video for this long enough, I want you to do one thing. Make a public commitment. Write down your intentions and your goals. Do not add time frame to it, because we tend to underestimate the things that we achieve a lot by time. And if you find yourself after 1 year that you haven't moved any closer to making like a 10K a month, you will get discouraged to ever follow this plan again. And you just simply abandon all of your goals. So do not add time frame to it. Just write it down as your intention. My intention is to make 50K a month, working hard by facing pain every day and tying it up with the emotion and the visualization of the goal, right? And once you have written it down, make it a public statement of your intentions of what you want to do. And you can be sure that it will add a responsibility to actually follow it through and actually to work for it. Because now everybody knows that you have those goals and your dreams. And if you don't achieve them, they will see you as someone who do not follow through with their things that they said. And they think of you as a lesser than they did before. Thank you for watching.